wonderful day! I am so delighted to be with you, our dear learners. I am very excited to witness how awesome you would be. So, put your mind, ready your heart, and brace yourselves as we explore an English adventure. In this lesson, we will determine what our subordinating conjunctions and their purposes are. We will also learn to identify the proper subordinating conjunctions in sentences. Finally, we will further hone your abilities to compose sentences with appropriate subordinating conjunctions. Are you ready to discover the wonders of the universal language? Let's go! This is your teacher Joanne, and I will be with you to learn and have fun. In our previous lesson, you have learned that coordinating conjunction is used to connect two independent clauses. Now, let us refresh your knowledge about these coordinating conjunction through our first grammar, Joe and Venture. So class, are you ready for this Joe and Venture?
Ready!
Awesome! In this activity, you are going to identify the appropriate coordinating conjunction that will complete each statement. Write your answer on your notebook. Number 1. It's important to be a global citizen. At the same time, blank appreciate different cultures and different people and different ways of life. Number 2. You must grow strong enough to love the world. Blank empty enough to sit down at the same table with worse horrors. Number 3. You may be James the American or Mary the British or anything else. Blank, before all that, you are a human. Number 4. Every human belongs to the whole world. Blank, that very universal belonging is what makes humanity human. Number 5. Everyone should know his or her rights. Blank, he or she can discern what to do before standing up for them. It's time to check your work! What do we call those underlined words? Correct! Coordinating conjunctions. Coordinating conjunction connect two independent clauses to form a compound sentence. As we have discussed yesterday, there are 7 coordinating conjunctions. Again, what is the best way to remember these 7 coordinating conjunctions? That's right, by using the acronym FANBOYS. For, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. Now, once again, let us have a glimpse of the previous compound sentences. These are actually some of the inspiring quotes on global citizen education. How do we define a global citizen? A global citizen is someone who is aware of and understands the world. Kids, you are global citizens if you are aware of the issues and problems of the world, and if you are doing something in your own little way to address these problems. For instance, while browsing the internet, a child has watched a video saying that malaria transmitted through mosquitoes kills 1 person every 30 seconds in Africa. Because of this, He asked his mother to stop buying him candy. Instead, he used the money saved from buying candies to buy mosquito net, and with the help of charity organization, the mosquito net was sent to Africa. That kid in our example showed an enormous amount of kindness. This kindness is a very good characteristic of a global citizen. Have you ever heard of the United States former ambassador to the Philippines playing mom to Filipino orphans and American soldiers in our country? She is U.S. Ambassador to the Philippines, Christy Kenny. Let us listen to this news article that reports her kindness to Filipino children. Good morning. U.S. Ambassador to the Philippines, Christy Kenny, took time off from her diplomatic duties in Metro Manila on Thanksgiving Day. She planned to play mother to orphans and soldiers there. According to Kenny, she will be playing mom to the children of the Zamboanga City Orphanage Center in Barangay Talon Talon. She is also going to serve turkey to the soldiers there. The kids at the orphanage were very happy as they play with the U.S. Ambassador. One of the children was seen riding piggyback on Kenny while others are watching. According to Kenny, it is nice to be in a place where people make you feel that you are a family. After spending some time at the orphanage, Kenny proceeded to the camp of the Joint Special Operation Task Force of the Philippines, where Kenny said she will serve turkey to American soldiers. Around 200 American soldiers are based in the city who are conducting humanitarian work. And that's the news at this hour. Watch out for more Good Vibes news only here at Good News, where you can find feel-good stories to brighten your day. Did you learn something from the news report? Wonderful! These are some of the statements presented in the news report. Have a close look and take note of the underlined words. Have you noticed the words that are underlined? Do you have an idea of what they are? These words are what we call subordinating conjunctions. A subordinating conjunction is a word or phrase that introduces a dependent clause and joins it to an independent clause. Through the sentences that we derived from the news report, you were able to identify 5 subordinating conjunctions. The conjunctions that you identified are because, although, as well as, unless, and after. Each of these conjunctions is used differently depending on the type of information presented on the sentence. The information can be cause and effect, comparison, contrast, condition, and chronology. Let us discuss this topic in greater detail through our English Joe adventure. So class, are you ready for this Joe adventure?
Ready!
Awesome! U.S. Ambassador Christy Kenny played mother to the Filipino orphans because she wants them to feel valued and loved. The conjunction here is because. What do you think is the purpose of this subordinating conjunction based on how it is used in the sentence? Correct! The purpose is cause and effect. Because is used to tell us the reason why U.S. Ambassador Christy Kenny played mother to the Filipino orphans. Number 2. Although she is very busy with her diplomatic duties in Metro Manila, she took a time off to play mother to the orphans. The conjunction here is although. What do you think is the purpose of this subordinating conjunction based on how it is used in the sentence? Wonderful! It is used to contrast two ideas in the sentence. Although is used to point out the difference of two statements in the sentence. It shows the contrast of her busy situation against finding a time off to play mother to the orphans. Number 3. She played mother to the orphans as well as to soldiers in Zamboanga. The conjunction here is as well as. What do you think is the purpose of this subordinating conjunction? Terrific! As well as is a comparison conjunction. It is used to state that both the orphans and the soldiers experienced the kindness of the former U.S. ambassador. Number 4. Unless Kenny played with each of the children in the orphanage, they would beg for her attention. The conjunction here is unless. What do you think is the purpose of this subordinating conjunction? Amazing! Unless is used to state a condition by emphasizing an event that could take place to improve a present scenario. Number 5. After spending some time at the orphanage, Kenny proceeded to the camp where she served turkey to American soldiers. The conjunction here is after. What do you think is the purpose of this subordinating conjunction? Awesome! The purpose is chronology. After is used to express an order or chronology of two events. Kenny spending time at the orphanage and Kenny spending time with the soldiers. Terrific! Thank you and congratulations for responding to our English Joe adventure. You're starting to impress me, my awesome grade 6 learners. Are you ready for more adventure?
Ready!
Well then, I'll give you extra Joe adventure. In this activity, you will determine the purpose of the subordinating conjunction used in each sentence. Number 1. Community Pantry is a heartwarming project because it helps the Filipinos who are struggling to survive the pandemic. The purpose of the conjunction because is cause and effect. Number 2. Fishermen give away their catch while farmers donate baskets of their produce. The purpose of the conjunction while is condition. Number 3. After a woman set up a bamboo cart where people could get food for free, other communities across the country were inspired to start their own pantries. The purpose of the conjunction after is chronology. Let's have number 4. Community pantries exhibit generosity as well as demonstrate respect and consideration for others. The purpose of the conjunction as well as is comparison. Last but definitely not the least, let's have number 5. Community pantries are indeed a huge help to Filipinos. However, we cannot guarantee its sustainability. The purpose of the conjunction, however, is contrast. Congratulations, class! You truly did a great job today. Thank you and job well done for accepting my English Joe Adventures. Right up next is your assignment. Use the following subordinating conjunctions in sentences. If, even though, So that, as much as, and since. Now that you have a clear understanding of subordinating conjunctions, you can use them by expressing your ideas more clearly and concisely. Today, we have learned something useful. That only proves that not even this pandemic can stop us from learning. See you again on our next English adventures. Don't forget to be awesome! This has been your teacher Joanne saying, learning is fun. It is a treasure that cannot be stolen from anyone. See you next time! Bye!